What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of Black Iron's battles. Today we've got a 1 versus 1 Total War Warhammer live quick battle for you. Looks like my opponent's name is Stream On. I wonder if he's a streamer. If any of you guys are watching him, let me know. So we've got who do we want to pick? I mean, typically everyone's been picking Norsca. I want to see. We'll see what happens. Oh, look. You know what? I'll go ahead and face off against Norsca. I'll go ahead and use my Greenskins, and we'll see what we can do. So right off the bat, they'll definitely have a, either Throg or Wulfric probably. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring Grimgor just to give him the nasty Waaaagh. I mean, he's pretty strong. He's definitely got pretty good armor piercing damage. And so I won't get his Gitsnick, which would increase his damage by 36% for a little while, 35 seconds. But I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and just go with my standard Night Goblin Shaman. We always like to have Gorkle fix it for the debuff on speed and charge bonus and vigor, and also Itchy Nuisance just to lower the melee and the weapon damage. I mean, that minus 34 melee attack can be that's a huge hit. And it has a 20-second duration, so that is not a. And I mean, look at that guy. He's only 500, so why not take him, right? Get the giant spider. We'll remove Slippery just because I don't really find it to be that helpful. He's already pretty fast. And we will let's see. Now Norsca has a lot of lightly armored units, so let's just take. Let's see here. Bring like 3 units of Orc Boys just to really get up there and get in the way. We'll bring 4 units of Biggins. Let's bring a couple of units of Goblin Spears, and we'll bring 1 unit of Black Orcs. Bring the Rusty Airs, as well as let's bring 2 more Goblins Archers, and then let's go ahead and let's bring the 2 groups of Orc Boarboy Biggins. That'll be our anti-large, and that leaves us with 485 left. We'll get those, and then let's go ahead and put a few chevrons into our front line. So we did get some Goblin Wolf Riders at the end, and hopefully if he has some javelins or something like that, we'll be able to get those Wolf Riders into it. The javelins probably will be able to take him out, but they should be able to tie him up, and we'll be able to chase off routing units with them. It looks like we're going to play on Alpine Ridge, so this is going to have that big hill in the middle. Luckily, I didn't, bring any artillery. I always have trouble with artillery on this map, but we'll see what happens. If he brought maybe a dragon or something like that, I may have some trouble. That Goblin firing line is just not that great at taking out air units. Another thing that may cause me some trouble is those mammoths. I mean, those cause anyone trouble, but I did get quite a lot of units, so I figure he's got a lot of lightly armored units, so I was going to do the same thing. We'll see how it works. I mean, look at that. I've got 1,300 units to his 600. We do have some heroes and lords to back it up. We've got, these 2 groups of Boarboy Biggins. We do have, good amount of stuff here. To try to overwhelm him with the big numbers of Greenskins. All right, let's go ahead and use these Biggins. We're going to go ahead and let's make a huge front line. So when you put the units together like that, then they'll make a good front line. I mean, look how wide that is. I'm going to come over there. We're going to have these goblins on the flanks. Hopefully, they'll be able to surround some, like pin down a mammoth or something and allow my big boss to get over there and cause some damage. So we're going to go super wide. We'll go ahead and keep him in the back, keep him nice and safe. We'll use these Wolf Riders over here in the trees, just keep them hidden until the best possible moment to bring them out. And then we'll also have, there we go, put them in some square formation so they're nice and easy to maneuver. And then we'll go ahead and put these Black Orcs there behind them. Just in case they do have something that dives on these, comes in and dives on, I'll be able to take it right out. Alright, so it looks like we got big front line here. We've got our units over here. We've got Wolf Riders. We've got the Boarboy Biggins. There's 13 seconds left, so let's go ahead and just start the battle. Alright, look at that. He does have a War Mammoth with a War Shrine. He's got some armored skin wolves there. He's got a 2 Feral Manticores, more armored skin wolves. So this, he does have some javelins there, some berserkers, and he's got a front line of just regular marauders. So you know, we are maybe gonna have a little trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and take the firing line off of locked. We're gonna go ahead and separate them. Let's go ahead and bring these wolf riders in here. This is gonna be a little painful. We're gonna be able to take his front line pretty easily, but I don't know about you know, how easily we'll be able to take some of this stuff out of the air. All right. Yeah, we're doing not too bad. Let's go ahead and get Grimgor. We're gonna go ahead and put him on the War Mammoth. Grimgor is gonna get in there. Let's debuff as much as we can here, and we're just gonna try to overwhelm him with numbers. So let's go ahead and just charge in here. We're gonna take them off lock as well, and just have them charge right up this hill and to the side. All right, so we're doing some damage. The debuffs are going. We've managed to break off this group of marauders, of course. I mean, they'll break off pretty easily. And it looks like his ranged units were not able to get quite in. So let's go ahead. It looks like we're just going to keep using these goblins to shoot at the... oh, man, we're... we'll see. So we're doing okay. The balance of power is right here in the middle. But we're just going to keep charging in with these biggins. We're going to chase some of these units off the field as well. Let's go ahead and get it here in these marauder hunters. Let's start moving this stuff down in here. We'll put this group of spears and move them. Actually, let's just try to keep these skin wolves going down. Oh man, we're taking some hits. Oh, so we're gonna go ahead and debuff whoever's around Grimgor here. Let's go ahead and charge everything in. We're gonna try to pull Grimgor away if we possibly can. And we want everything just charging in here. Let's keep these ranged units firing if we can too. It looks like we're not doing too bad. We do have anti-large. These anti-large war boys should be able to do some help here. Let's see, what else do we got? Let's go ahead and just keep charging in here. We'll get these units here. We'll get this. I mean, the big thing is just trying to get this war mammoth down. I mean, it is just going to be a pain. It looks like Grimgor's routed. So all we've really got is this goblin big boss for leadership, which is not great. So you see the, I mean, we're starting to lose our favor here. I mean, it's just such a pain. But let's go ahead and get our debuff off, hit as many units as we can. We're gonna try to take out this Balefiend, and we'll just try to continue to rout off as many of these berserkers and as many units as we can. I mean, those units are broken. We do have these goblins. Hopefully they'll be able to get these skin wolves. All right, let's keep fighting, and we're hopefully gonna just... oh man, oh, not quite enough. Well, we really want Grimgor back is the thing, but you know, we'll just keep charging in here and trying to surround all the units we can. We have managed... oh, let's get Grimgor back in here. All right, we'll go ahead and debuff. Oh man. All right, now we're doing okay. Keep fighting. We'll just keep routing off his units, and we have these huge numbers still. So let's see if I can't get in here and use my goblin big boss to save the day. The balance of power is coming back into our favor. If you look at this, his units are starting to rout off. So we are. Let's see if we can get this big boss in here, and we're gonna get Waaaagh going. Oh, there we go. That's the way to do it. And we are just gonna get right in there. Look at that. He's starting to break. We're getting our board boys, biggins over here. We're not going to really be able to do much with this Night Goblin Shaman, but he's actually able to do some pretty good attacks. We've got these Black Orcs surrounding Wulfric. He was able to rout off my boys. Oh man, let's see if we can get some of these archers back. Got another group of boar boys over here. And let's see here. Oh man. Are we able to get it going? Are we able to... oh man. Oh, and we pulled it off. We pulled it off. We pulled it off. That was a great game. Oh man, that was so close, but we did pull it off. So having those high numbers was able to really help me out, it looks like. I mean, I wasn't able to, you know, he spent a lot of time using his Feral Manticores to get into my Goblin Archers and stuff, which is, I mean, it just isn't an effective use of your money. Mostly just because, I mean, these are so cheap, and you know, while they are able to put a big hurt on some of those you know, larger units, with the help of the Rusty Airs, they're just, you know, they take a long time to kill with units that are slow attacking like that. And if you look here, we did get a bunch of kills with those Orc Boys. Because those Marauders are so lightly armored, I think the Orc Boys are really like a pretty good counter for them. Because the Orc Boys are still pretty good for light infantry. Then we've got the Biggins. I mean, look at this one is really our champion, 111. We got 39 with the Black Orcs, but I think they were the ones that were really able to take down some of these, you know, Wulfric, and they were able to really do some damage on these Manticores and the War Mammoth. And I mean, just overall, I mean, you know, just the sheer mass number of Greenskin units. I mean, 27 kills on a group of goblins. You know, although Grimgor and the Night Goblin Shaman didn't have a lot of kills, I mean, he was fighting the whole time. He was fighting against like Wulfric and the Mammoth, and you know, I was using the big boss to take out this Fimir Balefiend. So overall, I mean, it was just a great game. I had a lot of fun. There was, look at this, 77 and 66. He got 74 with the War Mammoth. I mean, I've seen War Mammoths with like 200 kills though. So I think, you know, having those numerous light units around him, you know, was really able to just keep him smashing on some light units. We were able to, you know, shut down those Marauder Hunters. I think he brought them in a little bit too close. And, you know, it just was, you know, a little bit difficult for him to hold up with such a weak front line. I mean, those Marauders are not going to hold up against just all of these Biggins and Orc Boys. So when your front line routes, I mean, he was still almost had me because he tried to, you know, snipe my leadership. But at the end of the day, we were still able to prevail with 769 units remaining to 121. It was a great game to my opponent, Stream On. I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. If this is your first time, please subscribe below for more great online content. This is Black Iron, and this has been another one of Black Iron's Battles.